Hello Libra, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading focused on the second half of August from the 16th through the 31st. General as always, so please do keep in mind what comes through in this reading may not resonate for every single person. So release what does not make sense for you. So we're going to start with this deck, What's Brewing, Spilling the Beans by Fire Witch Tarot, taking a look at what's coming up for you the second half of August or what it is that you're currently dealing with. All right, let's see what comes through for Libra, second half of August for this love and life reading. What's brewing? Already knowing the tea. Look at that. So maybe there's something here that you already are aware of. Oh, look at this next card. Total drama. You're already aware of what's going on in a particular situation or with a person. Maybe they're trying to pull a fast one. Maybe they're just trying to perhaps appear or even pretend to not know about a particular subject or a situation. But I feel when it comes to you, Libra, you're already quite aware of it. We've got love story, once upon a time. Drama in a love story, perhaps, because somebody made some bad choices. Let's grab one more. Was it you that made those bad choices, or was it the other person, or maybe it's a mutual thing? We'll see. One more card here. We've got money hungry. Okay, so someone's money hungry. Somebody could be working all day, all night. You know, I'm just kind of getting that somebody's burning the candle at both ends here, obsessed with making money. Overly materialistic, perhaps. So let's confirm what's coming through here. I'm going to use my tarot teacher deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. I mean, there's nothing wrong with certainly wanting to make money, throwing your energies into your career to be successful. But I feel there has to be a balance there. And I'm also getting for some of you, maybe some of these bad choices might have been bad investments. And just bad choices when it comes to love and romance. Some drama here. So right now, Libra, you're being directed to perhaps start with loving yourself, to be able to fill that cup. Interesting, the image from this particular card, right? Okay, so I'm just getting for Libra here that you need to work on self-love and focusing on you initially. You're being offered a new beginning of some sort. That could apply to your love life. That could apply to just life overall. Maybe when it comes to love and romance, you know, you're wanting to have a new beginning with somebody. Maybe you guys had a falling out due to these bad choices and whatever this drama represents. And look at this. We've got the Six of Pentacles. So there's this need for equality. Equality in your love life. Equality in perhaps your job, if that's not happening. It can represent employment for some of you. So maybe this could represent drama at your job as well, especially if there has been some sort of unfairness going on in the work environment. But when it comes to love and romance, this is about equal give and take, you know, giving and receiving. As much as you're giving, they have to be able to give just as much to you. It's equality here. We've got the Star. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with an Aquarian here. So this is hope, this is faith. Whatever drama this represents, whatever bad choices you've made in your life, there's still hope for new beginnings, new opportunities. And the Ace of Cups and the Star both focused on self-love, self-care, being able to put yourself first in the meantime, working on restoring your energies and maybe just having some downtime for yourself. It's about rejuvenation in order for you to get back on track in your life. And again, in whatever area you need to get back on track, whether it's love life related, a relationship with a friend, or even a family member, your health, your job, whatever it is. You've got wishes that can manifest here. But look at this. We have 8 of Cups, and then we've got the Tower. So what this is telling us here, that maybe you might have walked away from a situation that wasn't serving a purpose anymore, or as a result of a Tower moment, some sort of catastrophic, unexpected event that might have happened in your life that caused you to really walk away from something or someone or a situation, because there's some sort of destructive vibe coming through from this, something pretty chaotic that might have resulted in a separation. I'm just getting 2 different types of messages for you here, Libra. So maybe this is simultaneously going on for some of you, where there might be possible Tower moments that you're dealing with at your job, and also Tower moments related to relationships, whether romantic or not. So right now, there might not be a whole lot of movement with that 2 of Swords, because it can represent a stalemate. It can represent tough decisions that are weighing heavily on you. Just unable to make a decision right now. You're at a crossroads. That's what's coming through here. And then we've got the 4 of Pentacles, which is scarcity, saving money, hoarding, frugality, all of those things, being very stingy with money. Okay, makes sense. Money hungry. So if this isn't you, then it's somebody that you're dealing with. Somebody who could be very controlling with their money, or holding on to their money too tightly. Could be dealing with a tightwad or a cheapskate. And again, this doesn't necessarily have to be someone that you're romantically linked to. It could be a family member or a friend, or even someone at your job, or an employer who's money hungry, and maybe you're not being paid what it is that you deserve. But if it is someone that you're dealing with romantically, then you could be dealing with an individual who tends to be the jealous type, or very controlling. They've got some past issues that they need to address here. You guys clearly have experienced some sort of heartbreak with this Tower that created a separation. Could have been a love triangle here. So maybe some of you guys really just needed time to yourselves with that Hermit. You could be dealing with a Virgo here. Somebody who needs time to themselves for now. Contemplation, self-reflection, soul-searching, being alone. This could be both of you, just maybe needing some downtime here. But wanting, I feel, someone here wants to be able to come back together despite the heartbreak and the pain. But it would be quite beneficial to work on yourself first, and they have to work on themselves, be able to fill that cup. Because if you're empty, and if you're trying to fill that void with other things that might not be the best for you, or that's what they're doing, then that could be more drama. Part of the reason for that 3 of Swords is because somebody wasn't ready to commit. They just wanted to play. That was a part of the bad choices and bad decision right there. You know, and I'm getting somebody has lost sleep over this, or is unable to just get restful sleep. They could be having nightmares over their actions, what they've done. This could be you too, Libra, where you're dealing with insomnia, night terrors, feeling hopeless, that you guys can never work this out, going through some sort of depression, mood swings, and just unable to cope with what life has handed you. Whether, again, related to your love life or just life overall. Yep, there's a lot coming through here. So I totally get this drama. Okay. Competition, rivalry, conflict, arguments, tension. I can't help it, Libra. I'm feeling 2 different scenarios. Love and your job. Or something to do with money and arguments. This competition could be at your job too. So if you're, for example, wanting a promotion, or if there's a particular position that you're wanting, there's competition there. Other people want it too. You could also be dealing with situations where You're getting into confrontational conversations with somebody. Tempers are flared, egos are clashing, that sort of thing. Maybe you feel like you've been left out in the cold by situations, by people. This indicates the struggle that you've been dealing with, perhaps due to a breakup. Tapped into poverty, insecurity, and financial loss as well. So if you've experienced poverty and not having enough, and just that overall feeling of lack when it comes to your finances, maybe right now that's why you're just holding on so tightly to every bit that you make, every bit that you earn. But look at this, you've got the Two of Cups right here. So I feel when it comes to a particular person that you're focused on, you still want to be in their life. Especially if you guys are at a distance, you're in separation. This is somebody that you have a very special soul bond with. They keep you in check. They keep you in balance. They help restore the balance in your life. And maybe if you guys are apart, you feel out of balance and a little bit chaotic with that Tower moment. But I'm just getting here that this could be a connection, a partnership that might still find its way back. And then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. I can't speak today. The Ten of Pentacles, an unexpected financial windfall, wealth, financial security. So I feel things will certainly get better when it comes to your money matters. So if you're resonating with the whole money hungry reference there, things will improve in regard to your career options, opportunities there, finances. And when it comes to love, things will be improving as well. The person that you're thinking about represents someone very special to your heart. You feel a strong bond with this person. And I'm just getting here with that Ten of Pentacles that the future looks pretty stable. I'm feeling you see this person as a perfect match, Libra. Whoa. All right, well, so let's go ahead and grab some additional insight here and what they are hiding from you, or what it is that you guys are hiding from each other. Let's take a look at that. So I'm going to pull from the Lost in Time Oracle by Calico Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra, love and life. What else do we need to know here? Love it. Look at this, 1111. If you happen to be seeing that time or that number, it's a very special sign from your angels. Pay attention to that. Ascension, twin souls unite. For some of you guys, there's somebody out there that represents your twin flame. Maybe you know this, maybe you're aware of it, or you just feel so incredibly drawn to this person. There's a wish perhaps here that can manifest. We've got eclipse, destiny, followed by Virgo here, earth, practicality. Some of you guys might be dealing with a Virgo, somebody who is still a part of your destiny to reconnect with. And I'm getting to, Libra, that your person recognizes that you are a part of their destiny. They recognize you as their twin. Look at this. We have action, make a move, sinking fast. And then we've got August, which of course we are focusing on here, the second half of August. Virgo, okay? So your person who happens to be a Virgo could have an August birthday. Take that if it applies. What they're hiding from you is maybe they're thinking about taking some sort of action towards you, or the fact that they want you to take action. Maybe they're waiting for you. But they're holding on to the love that they have in their heart for you. So there are particular windows of opportunity here where someone's got to take action. Either they do it or they're waiting for you to do it. Or you both come to the point where you recognize somebody's got to do something for you guys to fix whatever created that tower to begin with. So let's grab some words to go with this. In the Shadows Oracle by All Things Intuitive. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. In Love and Life, second half of August. What are they hiding from you, or what are you both hiding from each other? What are the words here? I never want to feel that way again. What I get from that is, and what they're hiding from you, Libra, is they don't ever want to feel what it's like to not have you there, to not have you be a part of their life. And I feel right now, for those who are at a distance, they deal with this every day. You are their wish come true. Let's see, what other words? I tell myself you don't mean that much, but clearly they might even be lying to themselves, because they see you as someone that they are destined still to be with. They might have tried to convince themselves that they didn't mean, or that you didn't mean that much to them, but that's not true. Look at this. Next time, I will listen to my intuition. So again, these messages could be intermingled, and they could be coming from you, it could be coming from your person. So take whichever one you feel is from your heart to them. So there's this need to pay attention to one's heart, gut, intuition. It could be this Virgo individual here specifically. Doesn't have to be. Could be anybody. Maybe they didn't trust their instincts about the connection before. Maybe you didn't also. We have I forgive you. And perhaps that's the first course of action that's needed, forgiveness. So if you have, for example, been wondering, Libra, and take this only if it applies, if you were the cause of that tower, for example, and you ended up hurting this person, what they are hiding from you is that they forgive you. Maybe you didn't know this, and maybe that's what you ultimately really needed to know to be able to heal your own heart. And then I am happy that it's over. I feel when it comes to this message, the part that's over is the drama. No more drama. That's a thing of the past. The tower moment, it's a thing of the past. And all you can do at that point is to learn from it and to not repeat the patterns that created it to begin with. So let's go ahead and grab some tarot to go with these cards. And let's see what else needs to come through here. So I'm going to pull from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle here, Tarot with a Twist. If you're new to my channel, this is a deck especially for advanced beginners that I created. It's got upright and reversed meanings for the majority of the cards, so it makes it really easy to learn. The twist here is that it includes new oracle messages as well as new court cards. So while you're learning, it's challenging you as well. So it's actually a lot of fun to use. So Libra, let's see what else. What are you guys hiding from each other? What needs to come to the surface here? We have the Four of Swords. Okay, so what needs to come to the surface are all of these fears and anxieties that have been stressing you both out, perhaps, if I can speak today. Swords is air. Okay, so you are an air sign, Libra. Maybe this has a lot to do with you, especially if you are feeling overwhelmed. It's also somebody who needs to take a break, just rest. Relaxation time, needing time to yourself. We already ended up getting the Hermit card earlier, which is the need for solitude. Four of Swords representing something very similar. Because this time is what's needed for healing, to recuperate from something as painful as a tower moment. We do have the King of Pentacles coming in. We've got the Temperance, and we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Love it. So I feel when it comes to the divine masculine, whoever represents the masculine in this connection, King of Pentacles is somebody truly looking for a forever love. You know, the kind that lasts forever, a permanent love. Somebody who is faithful. Somebody who's not going to be cheating or creating any scenarios with third parties. This is somebody who's learned their lessons. This is someone who has perhaps matured and grown. They're perhaps a more mature version of who they were before. We've got the Temperance card right here. So this is the need for patience in order to fix whatever is broken between the two of you. The time to heal after a Tower moment, that takes time. What I love about the Temperance card is there's a potential for a reconciliation here for those of you who are at a distance. And then we've got the Ace of Pentacles offering you guys a new beginning here. Abundance, manifestation. Money matters still popping up here, Libra. So that's really still looking pretty good. But this is all about stability right here and a solid offer towards commitment or even marriage for some of you. Yep. So we do have the Five of Swords here. So I do get that you might have walked away from one another at one point in time because there could have been sneaking around. There could have been conflicts and competition with other people, outside influences. And again, some of these references might have something to do with your career, your work environment. So take that if it applies. But this could certainly relate to love, romance, infidelities, indiscretions in your partnerships. And so if you relate to this, maybe right now you're just feeling really guarded, or you have your boundaries up. Maybe you've got your walls up, especially if this person hurt you. Or maybe the tables have turned and they've got their guard up based off of what happened between the two of you that created that tower. Because someone has definitely been hurt here. And this whole experience, a relationship that fell apart, it tested the both of you. But this is all about really, truly learning from what didn't work, learning from past failure. And then we've got the Lovers card right here. Some of you guys could be dealing specifically with a Gemini, or you could have Gemini in your chart, Libra. You still feel so much love for this person. Sexual attraction, romance, wanting to be a life partner, wanting to come back into union. All of those things are reflective off of the Lovers card. So the thing too with the Lovers card is there's always a choice. There's always a decision that needs to be made. And I feel when it comes to your person, Libra, part of the decision here is to make a move, take action, perhaps when the time is right. When the time is right. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some additional insight here, taking a look at their deepest thoughts and fantasies when it comes to you, or some of the fantasies and deep thoughts that you might have for this person. All right, so starting things off with the Love Journey deck. This is by Bridget of Divine Essentials. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra for this love and life reading, second half of August. So their deepest thoughts right now, what are they? I've prayed for you and did some magic too. Okay, somebody could be turning to prayer over the connection. Somebody could be practicing magic here to be able to manifest certain things between the two of you. Perfect partner, two of a kind, soulmates, twin flame. That's how they see you. That's a part of their deepest thoughts. They see you as their perfect, ideal person, a perfect match. What else? Angels and spirit guides for Libra. You're my wish come true. Absolutely. I promise I love you. Okay. They're telling you here, first of all, that they see you as their perfect match, their perfect partner. You do represent that wish that has manifested for this person, and they love you so intensely. And, you know, you might resonate with some of these messages for yourself too. So let's go ahead and grab their deepest fantasies now. So I'm going to be using my deck, the Sugar and Spice Oracle. Now this particular deck, it can contain profanity as well as sexual innuendos. And so if you're uncomfortable with that sort of content, or if you're not interested in hearing this portion of the reading, you're more than welcome to fast forward. All right, Libra. So what are their deepest fantasies when it comes to you? We have ice cream. So maybe you guys really love ice cream. We've got honey coming through as well. So this card says, come on, stop holding back. You know you gotta have me. You can't resist me. I can melt you with my charms, my smile, my sweet disposition. I'm pretty popular though, so you better scoop me up before someone else does. I'm just saying. So what's coming through here is, especially if this person could be a very popular, very sociable individual, maybe that's how they see you as well, that, you know, only time will ultimately let us know how this all plays out. But there's also that particular window of opportunity that's not going to be there forever. You know, so if nobody takes any sort of action, the opportunity might be missed. And I would hate for that to happen if nobody takes any action. And that did come through already from the message that came through earlier. If I can actually find it. Here it is. Okay. Somebody has to make a move. And as you can see on the bottom, it says it's sinking fast. So it's like a sinking ship. Somebody has to do something before it's completely submerged and it's impossible to save it. So this is ube. For those of you unfamiliar with this, it's a Philippine purple yam. It's pronounced ube. I'm Filipino, so obviously I know what this is. For my Filipino viewers, you know what this is. It's delicious. If you haven't tried it, you gotta try it. So it says, you and I have very colorful personalities. There's not a dull moment when we're together. Our love is exotically special, sweet, and so unique. We're a little nutty sometimes, but let's keep it real. You and I, we're the real deal. Yep, you are. Okay, so if any of those messages resonate with you, that's a part of what they're feeling, a part of their deepest thoughts and fantasies when it comes to you. Okay, so let's grab some tarot here and let's see what else needs to come through. I'm going to go ahead and pull from my Tabby Tarot Teacher deck here. Angels and Spirit Guides, please focusing on Libra, love and life, second half of August. Okay, did I not read the honey card? I didn't, did I? Let me read that really quick. But we do have the Four of Wands, which is a great card. All right, so the honey card says, I learned about the birds and the bees a long time ago. All I know is that when it comes to love, romance, the chemistry, the attraction, the intimacy, the magic, it takes time. Not all of us are meant to find the right one, but if and when you do, it's such an intensely sweet moment, it may just take your breath away. Let me be your honey. Look at this. There's that reference to magic again, and maybe that's how they feel, that it's just a very magical connection between the two of you. All right, so now talking about this Four of Wands here. Four of Wands is our 1111 card in tarot. Okay, so it represents the twin flame connection for some of you guys that resonate with that. There's a reason, guys, why this is coming up in this reading. Because it's a very strong foundation in a partnership. Whether it is a twin flame journey or not that you and your person are on. But this can represent a twin flame connection. So this is a card of reunions, of reconciliations. Could be a future celebration by way of marriage. This is being able to find happiness in your life, restored harmony in a partnership. It could represent a wedding, happy times ahead, a foundation that you've established with this person. Wow. We have the King of Swords. So some of you guys, especially my cross watchers, Divine Feminine, you could be watching for a Divine Masculine Libra. So here's the thing, and it's followed up by the Death card here. What I'm getting from that is, because sometimes the King of Swords can be a little bit cold, okay? They can say very hurtful, harsh words sometimes. They're all about mental clarity and structure, very routine oriented, very rational minded. They're not too focused in their emotions, and therefore it ends up possibly hurting the other person when they're very harsh with their words. They can be a little bit arrogant at times too, but it's right next to this Death card. So what I'm getting for the masculine especially, who was coming towards the feminine with that very cold type interaction, that part of their characteristic and the way they handled themselves, maybe that cycle has ended, or at least the need to end that type of interaction between the two of you. Because this Death card here, end of a cycle, a new start. They want to start fresh. They want that new beginning. But in order to make all of that happen, they know that they've got to change. They can't be coming towards you with this abrasive personality and perhaps very hurtful words and how they spoke to you before. That's got to change, you know? And then we've got the Ace of Wands right here. So clearly they want a new beginning, new opportunity to be able to find the spark here between the two of you once again. I don't think that's going to be an issue, because I still feel this very passionate magnetic pull that you guys have towards each other. Page of Cups is bringing in this very happy, perhaps unexpected surprise. Okay, could represent a romantic proposal for some of you guys. Four of Wands, again, possibly a marriage, a wedding, engagements, marriages. That's what's coming through. And then we've got the Fool, okay? So somebody has to take some sort of action here. It could be you, Libra, but it could ultimately get to a point where your person could take action as well. Because again, we've got that sinking ship thing going on where there's only a particular window of opportunity to take action. But I feel it might just happen. A new beginning for you and your person. That's what's coming through here. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some additional insight. Let's go ahead and grab some dialogue here for you and your person. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Divine Masculine dialogue messages. I'm going to use my Voices deck. This is volume 1. Divine Masculine for Libra for this Love and Life reading, second half of August. So what has the Divine Masculine learned on this journey? What have they learned? There are no guarantees in life, but I'm willing to take a risk on us. Our love is worth the gamble. Do you see that? That's exactly what this Fool card is talking about. Taking that leap of faith and just going for it. You know, yeah, it could be a risky move, but I feel the Divine Masculine has learned this about themselves, that there are no guarantees in life. And if they're wanting the feminine back, they're going to have to take that risk. They're going to have to take that gamble. Let's see what else. I couldn't give you the love you deserved before, but I can now. Is your heart still mine? Look at that. Okay, so we have a masculine here who really is ready to put their best foot forward. I can no longer ignore this intense fire in my heart and soul for you. There you go. This is the masculine speaking up and telling you, Divine Feminine, what they've learned during this time apart. And lastly, I don't ask for much. I just need your love forever. So all of these messages coming forward from the masculine. Wow. So Divine Feminine, are you on the same page? Let's take a look at that. What have you learned? So I'm going to pull from my Voices 2 deck. Now, both of these are actually on sale for the remainder of August. So if you're interested in any of these decks, the deck shop link, of course, is down below, as well as all of the other decks that you see here. All right, so Divine Feminine, what have you learned on this journey? And how will you implement these lessons the second half of August and onward? I want you, only you, okay? There's one particular divine masculine that has captured your heart, and that's it. Nobody else will ever do. I feel so close to you even though you're miles away. So there's definitely this distance between you and your masculine, but you still feel their energy. A million kisses from you is not enough. I love how it's right next to this. I can no longer ignore this intense fire in my heart and soul for you. So the desire is here. Oh my goodness, look at this message. So again, this row focused on the Divine Feminine. We can't keep ignoring these feelings between us. We're bound to lose the fight. I can no longer ignore this intense fire in my heart and soul. We can't keep ignoring these feelings. So you guys are having a full-on conversation through these dialogue cards right here. That's what you've both learned, that you can't ignore the feelings, the emotions, the love anymore. Someone's going to have to take some sort of action to fix this. Amazing. Okay, so let's wrap it up here, guys, with some musical messages. I'm going to pull from my Heart Songs deck, volume 1 and 2. So let's start things off with volume 1 here. If you're not familiar with the songs, see if you resonate with the lyrics. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. All right, so what are your songs here for Libra? My Heart Will Go On, Titanic theme by Celine Dion. That could be someone's favorite song. Maybe you guys even saw the movie in the theater, if that makes sense. Love can touch us one time and last for a lifetime and never let go till we're gone. Love was when I loved you, one true time I'd hold to. In my life will always go on. What this is telling you here, Libra, is regardless of what happens on this journey, whether you guys find your way back to each other or not, this is a love that will continue for all time. It's a forever love. And then we have Always on My Mind by Willie Nelson. Maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely times. I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. Little things I should have said and done. I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. So that's what they really want you to know here, that they think about you all the time. All right, so let's grab a couple more songs from the Heart Songs of the 90s here. Angels and Spirit Guides for Libra. Grabbing a couple more songs for the collective. Love of My Life by Sammy Kershaw. I need to tell you, the first time I held you, I knew you are the love of my life. I spent a lifetime waiting, always hesitating until you. I was lost so deep inside my shell till you came and saved me from myself. Now all I really know is I need you. And for those of you who are in separation, it's painful. You know, it hurts not being with the one that you love. Wow. And bottom of the deck, Here by Kip Winger. I wish a falling star could cause the world to disappear. All I want is to be all alone with you here. I need you near. Come along, we'll dream the day together, a virgin atmosphere. All I want is to be all alone with you. Look at us here, all alone in here. We'll dream the day together. The words will disappear. You make it all so new. I'm so in love with you. So what I'm getting here, Libra, is until you guys are able to find your way back into each other's lives, your dreams is where you will connect. This could be a 5D interaction. There could be telepathic communication going on here between you and your person. That's where you will connect in the meantime. Because it's torture being away from you. And perhaps you feel that sense of urgency as well, being apart from this person that you love so much. Okay, so these are the songs that's wrapping up this reading. Hopefully this resonates with you, or at least part of it. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.